Hi everybody, let's zoom into our own organizations. When we talk about sustainability, we are talking about a world that can meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. It's a holistic approach that considers environmental, social, and governance impacts of actions and decisions taken today. Environmental sustainability is influenced by factors that can have a significant impact on the ecological balance and the planet's ability to sustain life. Some examples include air, water, and soil pollution, the excessive amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere, the loss of biodiversity, and the overexploitation of natural resources. Social sustainability involves a focus on the well-being of people and communities. It's about promoting equity, human rights, access to education and healthcare, and decent work. For this, it is necessary to overcome discrimination, prejudice, and social exclusion, poverty and socio-economic inequality, lack of access to resources, and insecurity and conflict, locally, regionally, and globally. Governance sustainability evaluates transparency, business ethics, and management. Examples are board composition, executive pay, shareholder rights, and transparency. The pillars of sustainability are closely interconnected, in that every action taken within each of the spheres has spillover effects on the others. It is important to recognize that ESG isn't a separate entity. It should form part of every decision-making process and of the culture of your organization. So, let's now talk about the steps you need to take to create an ESG strategy. First of all, ensure commitment at all levels. Top management must support the plan from the start and understand its goals and impact. Involve all other levels by gathering their input on the most relevant ESG issues. After identifying the most relevant ESG areas, assess where your organization stands. Review existing metrics to evaluate current efforts and track progress, while also assessing stakeholder engagement. Then the next step is to work on organization-specific ESG goals that resonate with the sector, relate to the place in which you carry out your work, allow you to make the biggest impact, and align with your target audience and investors. The best is to make the goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For the fourth step, find the ESG framework that provides sustainability metrics that align with your organization, sector, and supply chain. And as a final step, it is important to set key performance indicators. Collect ESG data continuously, whether it is qualitative or quantitative, engaging different departments to help with the collection process, and at the same time, allow yourself to celebrate and communicate about reaching each KPI. Consider that not all people of your organization will respond in the same positive way. If we look at the diffusion innovation theory of Rogers, you clearly see that the process will start with only a small group. The blue line shows the successive groups of consumers adopting the change, broken into sections of adopters. The market share is shown in the yellow line, which will eventually reach saturation level. Think about a way to reach all 5 groups together with your management and communication department, but also take into account that for a system to change, you only need to reach the early majority. As mentioned before, ESG strategies can vary depending on the organization's sector and the specific environmental and social impact of the work that they carry out. A few last tips I can give you are the following. Align with the values of your organization. Constantly engage stakeholders. Set clear, smart sustainability goals. Integrate daily operations. Track performance and continuously improve. And last but not least, showcase your successes. If you want to know more about sustainability in organizations and ESG strategies, I recommend searching the internet for annual reports and ESG frameworks. I encourage you to start experimenting, learning from other organizations, and constantly taking the people around you along on your sustainability journey. Good luck and see you next time.